Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, please sit down.
Thank you, sir.
So, your name is Satyam.
Yes, sir.
What does it mean?
The Satyam is truth. It is also a name of the Lord Shiva.
Lord Shiva. So, which place are you from?
Sir, I am from Mau district in UP.
First time I am talking to somebody from Mau. Tell me about your place. What are the things that are important or famous in Mau? And how is the development coming up? Where do you see your place in next 5 years?
Sir, in my district, Mau, it is a historical place because most of them will not know about it. But I explored about my district and I got to know that it is belong to the Mughal period.
Okay.
And the Mau name given by them. And at the time of Jahangir, his daughter, the place is given to his daughter, and they brought them the worker. From this, the Mau is also famous for the textile industry, which were being brought by the daughter of Shah Jahan.
Okay. And how many days have you spent in Dehradun?
Sir, I spent here in, I think, 10 days.
So, this is the first time you came to Dehradun?
Yes, sir.
So, what kind of opinion have you formed about Dehradun?
Sir,
And what have you learned in these 10 days?
okay. Sir, I belong to the northern plain, and when I come here, I am impressed by the mountains places, as I am not seeing it in my places. And in 10 days, I learned that how to be social, how to be with group, and how to handle situations in our everyday life.
Okay. Are you comfortable?
Yes, I am comfortable.
Alright. So, Satyam, during next 2 minutes, we will talk more about you and cover various areas like your education, your family, your interest, your hobbies, spare time activities, etc. I have some idea about you from the PIQ that you have submitted to us, but you can talk freely about yourself and your activities in greater detail as we progress. Since you are a student,
Yes.
we will start with the education first. In that, suppose you tell me about your education starting from class 8 onwards. I would be interested to know your favorite subjects, the subjects that you did not care much about, grades and percentages that you achieved in various exams, co-curricular and extracurricular activities that were available to you in school, which are the activities that you have participated, and what achievements you have in those activities. Tell me about your friend circle. Who are your close friends? Why do you feel they are close to you? Also about the friends whom you avoided and for what reasons you avoided them. Okay? Also about your ambition. What is your ambition in life? What do you want to become? And what efforts are you putting towards your ambition? What competitions have you appeared? What competitions you are likely to appear in future? Clear? Please start.
Sir, in class 8, I were taught by our local school in my own town, Madhuban. I were in that school from nursery to class 10.
Okay.
And after 10th, I moved to coaching institution for NDA for 1 year in Allahabad. And I get admission in VMI International School as an open school for class 11. And after reading 1 year in 11th in Allahabad, I come back to my school for the 12th. And in 12th, I were taught in VMI International School, which is in my neighbor ward, Dubari. And if I talk about my extracurricular activity, as I said, sir, my school were in the local, so the curriculum activity were placed inside our school. But I can say, that there much activity occur in my school, like all the competition. As I was also a prefect in my school, I have to headed all those activities like the quiz competition, debate competition, Rangoli, etc. Also, if I talk about my friend circle, I have friends which are very placed to places. And here I have also many friends, and from where I belong, I have too many close friends as well as I have too many far friends also. The reason of my closeness with my friend is they meet up regularly. and the reason why their other friends are far because of their distance. But we talk at interval times. We don't grow our friendship. And also, sir, what was the after the question?
About teachers and your ambition in life.
So if I talk about teacher, my art teacher were all good. They taught me well. And if I talk about the subject they taught me, I interested in math and physics. And also, I don't hate any subject, but I am little lag behind in the history because it is interesting subject. I don't say no subject is interesting because few moments in my life where I'm preparing for NDA, I start reading history, and that time I got to know that history is also an interesting subject. But due to the lack of conciseness in my past, I somehow not prepared for history. And further, and in my ambition is to join National Defense Academy, and I have also applied for a JEE for TES entry.
So, what are the how many times have you given NDA exam?
2 times.
And you cleared once.
Yes, sir.
And the JEE, what was your percentile?
Sir, at that time and last 2 attempts I didn't give them, and I applied for the further 2 attempts.
So, you have not given it now?
No, sir, I didn't give
Not given. So in 2025 you will apply. But then only you can apply for TES. You cannot apply now. You can apply only after you give your JEE.
Next year I will apply for TES.
Now you said that after class 10, you went to some academy for 1 year. Then why did you come back?
Because sir, I went there and I thought that I can do it myself. And also I am concerned about my 12th preparation. So I take a decision to come back.
What is that academy all about?
The academy is all about for NDA preparation as well as the SSB preparation.
Okay.
And that's why I was interested in my school time. As I was in 9th, my school principal were also NDA student. So he workshop for NDA classes. He run NDA classes on Sunday. He just take physical activities and some interesting and lack topics which is basic and which students were assigned to ask in classes. From there, I will gradually develop interest in NDA, so that I take a decision to take admission in Allahabad for taking NDA as a career.
So after class 10, you did not lose any time. You immediately came back from the academy.
Yes, during the board exam, I searched as well for NDA academies and I take admission during my board exam.
10th board.
Yes, sir.
And you did not lose any time. You went there and came back. You did like the place?
So it is not like I don't like the place. I come because I have a confidence to do it myself.
Okay. So then you did your class, but then again you did the class 12 from VMI International School.
So VMI International School is simple.
It is a proper school. It is not academy.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this academy was being run by whom?
The VMI or
the new center of the
The New Center Academy, so it is our branch school. My school where I taught is Tagore Public School.
So there, you were being prepared for military, but was there any military officer training?
No, sir. The teacher, the principal, the manager who had taught us in Tagore Public School, where also belonged to the military family. So he know about that much.
Okay, he belonged to that family.
Yes,
but
sir.
you were not from military.
No, sir.
And you said maths and physics are your very good subjects. History, you started liking, but history is also a good subject.
Yes, sir.
So which part of history do you like?
Sir, I like the continuity of the history, that we start from 1100, we get the continuity that story happened after that, what happened after that, and it become continuity until our Independence Day. I like that part because it becomes a story.
Can you tell me the continuity of Mughal period, when it started and with whom it ended?
Sir, Mughal period where I assume to be started from Babur, where he come and fought. I don't recall whom he fought, but he fought first time and got lost, and after second time he get win. from there, we considered the Mughal period being started, and after that, after the Jahangir come, and then Akbar, and then Shah Jahan. And
Can you tell me the entire family from Babur onwards?
no, sir, I don't recall that.
What is the sequence? Like you said, continuity part. Tell me the
I
continuity
like
part.
the continuity part, sir, but I don't recall it now.
Okay. And physics and maths. Any specific reason for liking these subjects?
Sir, and my brother were doing a BSc in math and physics. We were also interested. We were watching a Discovery channels from our childhood. From there, I think the development interest in math and physics were developed. We saw a documentary on the science project which were occurring at present time, and also I got a teacher, math teacher in my seventh, which make my weak part of the math subject very strong. I think this is the reason why I like those
So
subjects.
you are a good student. You got 84.8% marks. Why do you say you were weak?
Sir, I don't say myself as a weak. So I say there's a few part in a subject which students are lacking behind.
Okay.
That I met a teacher in class 7 who identified those part and tell me about all the other things and about that part, and also make my math strong. Also, my brother who is interested in science also, we were discussing sometime about that, and also he taught me and cleared my doubts.
So you like maths and physics because of your brother, or you like it because of yourself?
Sir, I like it because it also has continuity.
Okay.
Continuity means I cleared the topic at that time, and the next topic I read, I will find that this topic I connected somehow with the last topic.
Can you tell me 3 parts of a lever?
Okay.
Can you define a lever?
A lever is a simple machine which make our work easy. Lever contains a fulcrum and output and input load.
Okay.
Lever are 3 types: first class, second class, and third class. The first class lever, it is a simple seesaw type lever, and second, the fulcrum at the one side, and we apply load from other side, and the output we get from the center. And in third class, if we replace the input and output load, we get a third class lever.
Okay. Now you said from class 9 you were interested in joining military.
Yes.
So at class 10 onwards you started applying for those kind of colleges and started working. When it came to your mind that you have to join military, that is your ambition, how have you prepared yourself?
Sir, I come to know that I want to join NDA, as I was said that I will engage in the NDA type activity. My school will run NDA classes, and for doing 2 years those classes, it is my gradually develop my interest. And to join Indian Military Academy, I was taught that NDA is the best officer, and after that I start searching about coaching institution in class 10.
See, if you join an institution, it will take your classes for NDA, academic classes. On your own, what all have you done?
What's that?
At your own level, what have you done?
On my own level, I have done my clear my all topics, because in 11th we all know that there is broad subject and broad syllabus, but I have also done their best. I got a first and second rank for a continuity for 10th month. I also take a self study time, and also I cleared my all the doubt and question and preparing for homeworks. I just concentrate on what the homework they gave and what they taught, and I just focus on the present what they taught us at present time.
So apart from academics, what all have you done for preparing yourself?
So while preparing, there is a lot of effort I have to apply in class 11, because I were living at that time I were in Allahabad, and so that I have to manage all my home activities like washing clothes, making foods, and also I have to manage classwork also. From those I am prepare. Beside from institution, I also doing question practice of the book given by the institution. They were the practice book. They gave us for practice. They don't teach us in the classes. They just gave a chance to ask a question from them. So I start solving those questions from those books.
No, this is all academics part.
Okay.
Apart from academics, apart from studies, what have you done? What preparation you done?
For joining military. Sir, I will lack in physical activity.
Okay.
And I also not take much part in sport. So I will concerned about it. So I start to wake up in the morning and running, and also I were aware about OIR practice, which is the first day of SSB. I asked for my teacher to give me a booklet, and I start preparing for it. Although my sport activity were not so good, I try to make it that good as I can. So I also start practicing with my friend of that place.
Okay. But then why do you need teacher to prepare all this? You could have done it at your own level.
Sir,
Your school was preparing, your school had a library?
no sir.
No?
No, sir.
So what kind of reading you do apart from academics?
Sir, 11. 11.
For preparation for NDA.
Sir, I genuinely start preparing for NDA from class 11. As I said that I joined the institution.
So now as an aspirant for the NDA, what are the qualities required in a military officer?
Sir, as I got to know from here and all the other sources that NDA required a discipline, punctuality, and also we are taught about the officer-like qualities that are divided by 5 factors. So I was concerned about those, and I was working and self-evaluating about those qualities and emphasizing that those qualities in my or not.
Okay. Continue.
From factor 1, effective intelligence, organizing ability. Then my family member also said that how we increase it by day-to-day activities. So I was concerned that every activity required effective intelligence and organizing ability. So I make the reform in my doing activity on daily basis, like buying of vegetables and also buying other things. They give responsibility to me.
Okay. So, as on today, what do you feel are the qualities available in your personality that will make you a good military officer?
Sir, there are many qualities available in myself, and I don't lack in any quality. But I think in few qualities I have to make a step more further. The qualities like discipline. Discipline are not in those 15 officer-like qualities, but discipline is the soul of all the qualities.
Okay.
So I'm working on the discipline part, because if I take all those qualities but I lack in discipline, it won't work for me. So I'm concerning about my discipline and punctuality.
Okay. Now, you have passed class 12. Have you taken admission in college?
No, sir, I didn't.
What is the plan?
Sir, my plan is to take a drop. Also, I take admission in my nearby home college, but I will be preparing for my NDA next attempt as well as for JEE.
And suppose you have to take admission for studies.
Yes.
What subject you would like to take admission for?
Sir, if I take option if I had, because if I take admission in my hometown college, I have to take a BSc from there. But I don't want that. I want to take a drop, study well, and take NDA as a further career option. But and preparing for JEE for 10 years.
Okay, continue good efforts. Continue your good efforts and success will come. Don't worry. Now, having known about your education part, we would like to go for a family. But before that, you said later in your career, but you have been able to take part in some co-curricular activities, debate, quiz, poster making. So, can you tell me about some debates that you have participated?
Sir, in class 9, I participated in the debate competition. It was a house-based competition because our school has four house, and I were the leader of the Nehru House, and from I were represented by I represent that house against my competitor. I don't recall what topic we were debating about, but we were get third position.
So what was the topic for debate?
Sir, I don't recall because I were taking.
Which class was that?
In class 9.
What is the difference between debate and lecture?
A debate, two or more people were talking about and concerning about their concerning about their topic of what is good and how it is good. In lecture, we were listening a single person what is his or her view about this topic.
So now tell me about your family. I would like to know about your father, your mother, their education, their occupation. How do you all spend time together? Your activities at home. Whom do you approach when you have a problem or when you want to confide some secret? What are the activities in which you personally involve with the family members at home? Okay? How much pocket money do you need? Who gives you that money? And how do you utilize that money? Your friends in the neighborhood, your activities, social, cultural, or otherwise, that you participate in that company, that also great.
So my father name is Mr. Radheshyam Singh. He is self-employed and is related to the pharmaceutical business.
Okay.
And my mother name is Mrs. Gita Singh and he is housewife. My father approximately earns 30,000 and I talk about myself, whom I wear, how we get spend time together. We mostly spend time together in night because in morning at that time I have to go to school and for academic, and my father have to go for his shop, and my mother doing his housework. And after coming from my school, we were busy. I will take rest for a few times, and then my mother were also engaged in working, and so my father were also at the shop. And as my brother, he in Chandigarh, studying BSc. But at night, my father came. My mother almost finished his work, and we were sit together and get the food together. I think those times we spent time together.
Okay. Whom do you share your secrets? Whom do you approach when you have a problem? Your activities with the neighbors? Pocket money?
Sir, if I have problem, I approach whom I approach. It depends upon what the problem I face. That if I face about my academic problem, I tell them about my brother. If I face problem about my personal things like clothes, managing things, and taking advice how to manage my things like my bag, bed sheet, I ask for my mother. And if I get problem related to my financial part like taking admission in school or other things, I take advice from my father.
So you said whenever you require money, you ask your parents. So which is the occasion where you have spent maximum money on yourself?
So on spending myself, yes, I got it. At the time when all the friend meets up, that I also said after 10th we got different school admission.
Mm-hmm.
But there was the occasion where we all got to meet up and went for the restaurant to spend time together. At that time I asked for my father to spend there. I don't think I spend much because we contribute the money which we spend on the restaurant. So approximately I think 200 and 250 I get at the time, which I spend on myself and spending time with my friend.
What advice your parents give to you for your improvement?
To being a punctual.
Okay.
And punctuality related to the discipline. So they give me that advice.
So what are the activities in which you participate at home? How do you contribute to the house? What are the activities that you do it on your own without anybody telling you?
Sir, my mother has a back pain problem, so he don't work so much. I should not say so much. He work very hard work day by day. I help them by taking the wash cloth to the roof of the house and spare them for the drying. And I also help them the other thing because we are not allowed to we are not allowed to bend to the ground to pick the things up. So day by day, in everyday life, I help my mother in such way.
Okay. Now, through your college or through your school and through your family, have you seen any challenging situations so far?
So from school, the growing part that come in academic, being in top 5 student were the challenging for me. I were not in those top 5 students. I were almost top 20. I were position in 20 students. But gradually, I were concerned about my academic. I will get position in top from 5 and also get first position in my class. And there was a hard part. I think there is no such a hard part. I gradually I developed the academic skill, and beside this, I don't think I take a much difficulty. I also take admission after 10th in coaching. I don't think I also face such difficulty. I make it sort out simply.
See, you were prefect in school also. What qualities did your teachers saw that they made you prefect?
They saw me my academic skill. They saw my friend circle were also good, considered to be good by the teachers, and from with them, I start developing a leadership quality like handling the situation of the crowd and also making rules, making rules of the school which were followed or not.
So, what is the age of your parents?
My father is approximately 43-year-old and my mother is approximately 41-year-old.
So, you have two elder brothers.
Yes.
One is studying in BSc, other one is self-employed. What is he working with your brother? The self-employed brother, what is he doing?
My brother is not self-employed. My father is self-employed.
His only father is self-employed.
My brother.
You have only one brother?
Yes.
So between your brother and you, who is a better person?
I consider, I don't say whom is the best person. I must say that my brother has qualities which I have, but I have to be improved about that.
What are those qualities?
Like qualities like he is a sport type person.
Okay.
He take as I say, I will not take a part in sport, but he very concerned about his fitness. He do exercise morning as well in evening and taking proper diet. And he very concerned about his diet. And these are the quality I think I have to be also acquired.
That's nice. Now, I would like to know how do you spend your spare time? What are your interests? What are your hobbies? What kind of games and sports you play at school, at home, or with the neighbors? Your reading habits, magazines, books, newspapers, your TV watching habits, internet surfing habits, and what routine do you follow on a holiday? That also.
Sir, in spare time, I mostly play chess in my mobile.
Okay.
And if I talk about my hobbies, and as I say, I play chess. It is my hobby that I am interested in playing chess. If I talk about my holiday work routine, I wake up at 6 a.m. and doing everyday work as I do before. And after that, I take a rest. I don't say I take a rest. Taking a rest and playing those things I want to do. I am also interested in drawing a picture, but drawing pictures is not a fit in my schedule in everyday work. So I don't say in every weekend, but in some weekend I very interested in making a drawing. Also, I am also web surfing in spare time. and also it is high in my holiday at weekend. I search. I will also interested in the movies, and I follow Marvel Cinematic Universe about, and I search about. If I'm talking about what I am web serving, I talk mostly about study IQ channels, and also as I say MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe, which is movie universe. I also follow them. I am a childhood fan of superhero school. I also were very concerned about those movie, about those news in related to movies.
Okay.
Yes, sir. And these are the things I do in my free time.
What about reading habits, TV watching habits?
TV, after 10, I don't get that much time to watch TV. But in my 10th, when I was watching TV like on the regular basis, I was a great fan of cartoons when I was child. As growing up, I was also saw Discovery channels.
So you said you play chess on mobile.
Yes.
What are the games that you play outdoors?
Outdoor play near my house. There is a field, and there I play a football on local basis. I play with my friend, my elder brothers present there, and mostly I play football, and somewhere I also play cricket in my school as just for enjoyment
So you play football at a competitive level in football field or in an open area?
and openly.
Open area, so it's just for recreation. You read newspapers?
Sir, I will not. I don't have to habit for a newspaper, but I will developing this habit from last months. So, but I can't make it my regular interval as I were forgetting, or I don't say forgetting. I were not much concerned about newspapers because I don't read it about last 2-3 days.
Okay. Recently, Lok Sabha elections were held. What is the result?
BJP will get approximately 295 seats, and after that, the second maximum seat were given to India Alliance. And
BJP got 280.
no, so BJP don't get NDA and got 295.
Okay.
Yes.
And what are the other important things that are going on in the world these days or the country?
So I were aware about the wars which were between the countries like Gaza Patti, Palestine, Israel, and Ukraine, Russia. Also, there is a civil war in Sudan, also in South Africa. And I will also know about the conflict between Iran and Israel.
Okay. What is the conflict between Iran and Israel?
So Iran and Israel have conflict between the Jewish people that they are not support the people to live there. They are not supporting Jews to be take a whole country and making a whole country for the Jews.
Okay. So what are the problems that India is facing, towards development?
India has a great, I don't say great, but has a good relation with the Iran, and also as a humanitarian basis, India is also have to be support Israel because there is also humanitarian behavior held in Israel and Gaza Party. From those, India have to be considered about those activities, and as well as he have to be concerned about his geopolitical relation with Iran.
So, Satyam, we have discussed so much about you, about your family, your interests, your hobbies, your education and all. Is there something left that we have not discussed and you feel I should know?
We can discuss more about what I am doing at present. So, sir, at present I am preparing for SSB as I am doing a mock interview, and after that I am preparing for my other classes. And here I am at present I am preparing for my GTO classes.
Okay.
And at last week I was preparing for my psych. And these are the things I am doing at present.
Fine. Now, you know yourself more than others. Nobody can claim it. So tell me the best quality that your personality has and two things that you would like to improve from whatever it is now.
So the best quality that I learned from the Pragananda, the chess player, I learned it to being a Saint Freud.
Okay.
Saint Freud means being a calm, whatever the problem is facing you. And these are the quality I learned from him and I applied from last year. And I think I am take a big step in getting a personality of Saint Freud. If you talk about what are the qualities I have to improve, then I have to improve my daily routine. I have to fix it and I follow it regularly at the same time.
Okay.
And the second quality I think I related to the first quality, punctuality.
So it was very nice talking to you, Satyam. I wish you good luck. Whatever you are doing, put your best efforts. Enjoy and have a good time. All the best.